Educating and enlisting humanity to protect and restore the quality of the natural and human environment is a significant part of the Sierra Club Missouri chapter's purpose. Here from the Sierra Club Missouri chapter is Director John Hickey. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So the Sierra Club is primarily organized to benefit and educate people about our ecosystem. Put that in layman's terms.
Well, in layman's terms, here in the city of St. Louis, we have bad air quality. What that translates to is a rate of childhood asthma in St. Louis City that is 3 to 5 times higher than the rate statewide. And as asthma sufferers and the parents of children with asthma know, that is very disruptive to those kids' lives. They miss school, they miss athletic events, they miss an opportunity to participate in a lot of childhood activities. The reason we have such high childhood asthma in St. Louis is because of bad air quality.
Why is our air quality so bad?
Well, the St. Louis area is very dependent on coal for its electricity, and coal-fired power plants put out a lot of pollution, and we have 4 of them here in the St. Louis area. We also have a lot of highways that come together in the city of St. Louis, so we have a lot of exhaust from diesel trucks and automobiles, and that makes for bad air quality. And that's why the Sierra Club is dedicated to cleaning up the air by switching from dirty coal to clean energy like wind and solar.
So what are we doing to get from point A to point B?
Well, in fact, earlier this week, Anheuser-Busch announced that it is moving its electricity to 100% clean energy across the world.
Yay.
By 2025.
Okay.
And of course, there's the big Anheuser-Busch brewery in South St. Louis. So that means that Anheuser-Busch is taking a step forward. Another good example is IKEA, which built a new store in St. Louis City. If you go up on their roof, they've got a huge array of solar panels. And solar energy provides about 1/4 of their electricity needs. So that's good for the store. That's good for the air in St. Louis, because that means they're not burning coal to create electricity. And it's also good for jobs, because approximately 40% of the jobs of installing those solar panels went to St. Louis City residents. So it's a great example of how clean energy is not only good for the air, it's also good for creating local jobs.
You mentioned the problem with asthma. So, all right, we'll get to the jobs in a minute and how that helps and how it helps the environment. Let's go back to the kids. You mentioned asthma. Why is that such a big issue, and why do we need to do something about that?
Well, asthma is the biggest cause for kids missing school in the St. Louis public school system, the single biggest. If kids miss school, they fall behind. If they fall behind, they'll have a less successful academic career, and that is going to reverberate through the whole rest of their life. So that is a key reason that kids need to be able to go to school. If kids can't go to school, in many cases, parents can't go to work, because who's going to watch the kid? Then that impacts the parents, their job, their ability to provide for their family. So you have these ripple effects from that original cause of air pollution that's solvable.
What's interesting is that you don't often think about it this way, but it's really one giant circle. The ecosystem's not right. It affects the children, it affects the parents, it affects the schooling, that it's all really combined in one big ball.
Exactly, and but it's important for shows like this to raise that issue, because the air pollution that's dangerous is invisible. You can't see it. So it's not like a burning building or a crashing automobile where you can see it and you understand the problem, but the bad air kills more people than fires in buildings and in car crashes. So we're raising that point so people understand that the connection between air quality and what's happening in their own health.
All right, we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, let's talk more about this very vital ecosystem to all of our lives after this break. Okay. Stay with us at STL Live. We'll learn more about the Sierra Club Missouri's chapter after we take this quick break.